Guys, it's Professor Croak here, and I wanted to talk about this tournament I had. And this was a Wi-Fi U tournament in the Pokemon Online server, and yeah, I just really wanted to make a video, and I decided I'd just upload the tournament I had. And I was doing this, I wasn't really caring at the beginning because I was talking to Red Steel Star, and we were just having challenge cup games and just randomly like screwing around, just doing random crap, but I ended up getting really serious towards the end because, I don't know, I wanted to win. So here we go. Basically, he rapid spins the Stealth Rocks that I magic coded off, and I switch into my Sableye trying to predict the rapid spin because, you know, I was going to go for Stealth Rocks, but yeah, so he switches his Sigil Fin. So I know he's going to go for the Psycho Shift, so I taunt him. Obvious Psycho Shift. I know that's every Sigil set basically. I go for the Nightshade because I don't want to switch because there's no point in switching. So now I have to switch because he brings in his Milotic. Goes for the Dragon Tail. I didn't know what kind of Milotic this was, and now I know it's kind of like a phaser. But I switched from Suicune because I was expecting him to bring in a Sigilf again because he's gonna try to set up those cosmic powers, and I just taunt his Milotic, and my Sableye gets burned by the Scald, and I just Nightshade away. The Scald, the burn, you know, Scald always gets the burn, so whatever. But I do have the Recover, so it won't really matter. This match was really tense in the beginning because I didn't want him to set up his Stealth Rocks, and so I had to keep Sableye alive for both taunting his Donphin and taunting his Sigilf. So yeah. So now I was like, why is he going for the Scowl? I'm just gonna go to my Deoxys D and go for the Stealth Rocks. He goes for the Dragon Tail. So now he Dragon Tails me out to Mienshao. He thinks I'm going to go for the Fake Out, and I go for the U-turn because I don't want to risk his Sigilf setting up. And now I'm just gonna trick his Sigilf, a Choice Scarf, and I get the Flame Orb because I know the Flame Orb won't do anything to my Rotom H. I could have possibly tricked the Flame Orb to the Donphin there, but I wasn't sure what he was going to send in, and he just switches out, he double switches because he doesn't want his Donphin to go, and that just tells me that he really wants to set up Stealth Rocks, and I really don't want him to, and he just gets the burn on my Deoxys D, which really doesn't matter because Deoxys D is just there to, oh, I did a bad play there. Oh yeah, I remember why I did that. I was thinking he was gonna go for you know, just trying to set up because I would have switched into my Sigilf there, or not my Sigilf. I would have switched into my Donphin there, and I couldn't have done anything. So he's pretty much just Dragon Tailing me, and that's kind of good because Mienshao just gets Regenerator boost from the Dragon Tail. I'm just gonna go into my Deoxys D because I don't want him to burn anything else really, and Deoxys D has Recover, but you know, he goes for the Recover, so I don't know why, but I just switched out because I was fearing him going into his Donphin, and I could just finish the Donphin off, and he gets a burn on my Suicune, which really doesn't matter in my opinion because I have the rest, so it's nice, and I try to set up there, but I don't even know what I was thinking. Anyways, I send my Snorlax, I go for the Body Slam. So apparently Donphin doesn't outspeed Snorlax. That's great. So he goes for the Cosmic Power, which I don't know why. I don't see what he's doing right here, but he switches out to his Milotic. So I just get that Recover, that nice Recover. I recover back up to 73%, and I'm just going to taunt his Milotic because I don't want the Milotic to keep recovering because it's annoying, and he's just wasting my PP. So, he's going to go for the Scald. I switch into my Suicune to take the Scald because I know he can't do anything with the Scalds and stuff. I'm going to go for the Calmine thinking he's going to Scald me again, but he goes for the Dragon Tail, which really doesn't do anything again, and he doesn't have Stealth Rocks up, and it's one of the good things about not letting his Donphin set up. Thank God I didn't let his Donphin set up. Anyways, I go into my Sableye predicting the fake out. He should have predicted me to do that and went for the U-turn or something, because Sableye completely counters every single move. Oh, except Stone Edge. See, I didn't know that Mienshao was Stone Edge. I was guessing it had high jump kick, U-turn, fake out, and something else. Probably, I don't know. But my Mienshao has fake out, U-turn, high jump kick, and does it have drain punch? Is that what it had? That's just like the usual set it has. Anyways, my Mienshao outspeeds his. I don't know if it was a speed tie or whatever. I do remember putting speed EVs on that Mienshao. Actually, no, I didn't make this team. Never mind. But this is a pretty speedy Mienshao. Anyways, the Snorlax goes for the Curse, Snorlax. And I go for the high jump kick. So that finishes his Snorlax off with a crit. I think that might have mattered because he did go for the Curse. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know. I don't have... Anyways, so he goes for the Psycho Shift, and we argue here about if that mattered, because I know it mattered, but I could have just brought in something else. His Cobalion can't really do anything. I have something that outspeeds all of his Pokemon, and that's pretty much a good game. I just overheat, and that is win. So that's win for round 1. Yeah, that was pretty easy in my point of view. That was a 4-0. Yep. So, on to the next round, guys. What's up, guys? This is the second round, and basically this is versus Jman, which he's really good in my opinion. This was the hardest round because Jman's just really good. So anyways, first turn I basically faked out and U-turned his Shaman. It is a sub Leech Seed Shaman, and I figured that out after I U-turned, and the U-turn didn't kill because Shaman is pretty bulky. So I set up my spikes here, and I do not want to get screwed over by the Leech Seed and everything. The Seed Flare gets a critical hit, and he goes for the Leech Seed on the Snorlax. I go for this rest because I don't want him to just screw me over with Leech Seed and Seed Flare, and he gets the special Death Drop. So I go for the Sleep Talk, hoping for the Whirlwind, and I do get it, which is really nice. I'm going to switch out for my Snorlax here because I don't want to take anything that Heracross has to offer for me. The Heracross goes for the Nasty Plot. Now, okay, now I went in PNU and asked what the hell. I was like, what? And then, anyways, so I figure out it's a Zoroark, and everyone's like, what, Nasty Plot, Heracross, what the hell are you talking about? So yeah, I don't know why I couldn't figure out it was a Heracross, because maybe I'm just stupid. So anyways, Ambipom has beat up, and so I'm gonna switch out from my Deoxys D and take the beat up with my Rotom H, and yeah, beat up is a bitch. So he switches out to his Jolteon, predicting the Volt switch, so I get kind of screwed over there, but yeah, so then I have to sack my Deoxys D, and it is not looking good for me. So anyways, I U-turn out of there because Jolteon is an asshole and I outspeed him, and yeah. So anyways, I get faked out by the Impalm, and because Impalm's a bitch with Technician boost, yeah. So far it's going really fast, but what happens is there's not many switching, and our teams are really offensive at times. So the beginning is very offensive, and he sets up a bulk up on my on my switch because I wanted some extra health HP on that Mienshao, because whatever, he predicts my switch, but I go for the Ice Beam, and the Ice Beam just, the Seed Flare misses. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah. See, I was like, I didn't sack my Suicune, but I was thinking of sacking my Suicune so that I could, I don't know. But both my Pokemon are asleep now, so because Suicune's gonna rest here, and Snorlax is already resting. Thank God this Suicune does not have Sleep Talk, but I switch out to my Mienshao. He gets basically 2 Calm Minds up, which kind of sucks. I go for the Fake Out. I go for the high jump kick, hoping that I could do some damage, possibly take it out, but no, Suicune's really bulky, and he does have rest, so fuck my life. Anyway, so Snorlax at least has Sleep Talk, and a crit gets 39%. What the hell? That just tells you how defensively bulky this Suicune is. If I had Shaman, I could really screw this Suicune over. But it does have Calm Mind. I see where he's going with this Suicune. It's a Calm Mind, defensively bulky Suicune. So, yeah. And he only has Suicune left. And he's scalding my Snorlax, trying to get the burn. Thank God he doesn't get the burn. I mean, it wouldn't matter because I would go for the rest anyways. And it just wouldn't matter. But he's just setting up Calm Minds. I can't really do anything about it because, I mean, what's a Snorlax gonna do? The Body Slam did 39% with a crit, and he has rest, and he can, you know, rest talk and shit. So I'm pretty much screwed. So basically, he just sets up a bunch of Calm Minds, and it's actually really boring here. This is really not necessary, so I think I'll skip to the part where the Snorlax faints. Alright, so my Snorlax is about to faint. He got a bunch of like rests up, and you guys can see he got Calm Minds up, and he just rested up and everything. And so I have a sleeping Suicune versus a calm-minded Suicune. So I'm thinking I'm pretty much screwed. But then I realized how much Suicune resists Scald, basically. And he has rest, yeah, he's rest talking Scald with, actually I have no idea what his 4th move is. What would his 4th move be? Goddamn. What else did he use? I mean, all he uses is Rest Talk and Scald. I don't see any other moves revealed, but I think he's missing a move, to be honest. And basically what happens is I PP stall him, so this is really boring, and you guys probably don't want to see this, so I'll fast forward this too. I'll skip all the way to the part where I win. So basically after a long while of calm minding, resting, and wasting PP, basically we're still calm minding the hell out of each other. So but what happens is at the end I figure out, like, at first I was trying to freeze him with the Ice Beam, but then I realized that's not really gonna do anything. So I wasted my Ice Beam PP, and I didn't even get a freeze, but it would have been bad for me to actually get a freeze because he would have thawed out in time to rest, and it wouldn't, like, my Ice Beams wouldn't have done enough to, I mean, unless I got a crit with, like, an Ice Beam or a Scald, it would have mattered, but here I figure out what to do. He basically wasted all his rests, and so now I can freely just burn him, and that is pretty much a good game because he wasted literally everything. So I wasted all my Calm Minds just now, and I'm just wasting my rest, and I had a few Scalds left, but he literally didn't have anything at the end. He ran out of Calm Minds, and he just struggled, and that was pretty much a good game. That was a good and long ass game. It was like 100 and how many turns? Yeah, it's literally like 108 turns. So yeah, good game, guys. Good game, both of you. So yeah, let's see the next round. So, you know, I realized this bitch was actually scouting me, and so I switched my teams, and this is a complete different team. And so, okay, so this is what happens. Both my Stone Edges miss. He gets 2 layers of spikes, and I finally hit with a Stone Edge, but he has Sash. So now he has 3 layers of spikes. I missed 2 turns of Stone Edge. Thank God I actually hit that Stone Edge, or else he would have gone like Stealth Rock Slip or something. Anyway, so I switch out from my Heracross into my Honchkrow, and the Will-O-Wisp missed, so that's really nice. I'm thinking, okay, I guess that kind of makes up for one of the Stone Edges. But that does affect my whole entire team, so yeah. Anyways, he goes for the Nightshade. Because my substitute blocks his Will-O-Wisp, he goes for the Nightshade. I go for another sub, and he goes for the Nightshade again, and I'm just like, holy crap. So this is an Eviolighted Dusclops, obviously, since he's not gaining any HP back. I go for the Sucker Punch. Now I can just actually take the Nightshade because it only does 29%, and I'm going to Sucker Punch my way into victory. He could have possibly Will-O-Wisped me, but I guess he didn't want to risk the substitute and let me gain some recovery. I'm pretty much dead with this Honchkrow because I was dead from the start. It was gone, but I do go for the Sucker Punch, which does actually 50%, but it is Moxie boosted, so I guess that's right. He brings in a Suicune, and I go for the Bullet Punch, thinking I could do something to Heracross. I don't know what Bullet Punch could have done. But I switch out to my Suicune. He roars me out. He's being an asshole. He says sorry for the spikes, and then he's an asshole roaring me out and shit. So I go for the Mega Horn now that I am switched out into Heracross because I don't want to switch out. And here I have Nidoking, and he probably thinks I don't want to switch out, so he's going to go for like Scald or some shit, but my Nidoking does outspeed with the Expert Belt, and now he's like, okay, this guy's totally Expert Belted. He can possibly do anything to Heracross, but he goes for the Stone Edge, which really doesn't do anything, and my Fire Blast does take him out. I think he should have switched once he saw that Fire Blast. So yeah, this wasn't scarfed or like choiced in any way. His Raikou gets a Calm Mind Up thinking he could survive the Earth Power. He might have, but I did get a crit, so it's pretty much a good game here. That won me the tournament. This was a really short match, and it was really easy. This was pretty much... Oh, this was a 4-0, or... Yeah, it was a 4-0, but... That was pretty easy, not gonna lie. It was easier than J-Man, that's for sure. But... that tournament was pretty nice. I enjoyed my victory, and I do think I deserved it. I think I got the harder part of the ladder once I went against J-Man. And the first one was fairly hard because the usual user would actually lose to that guy, and he definitely wouldn't make it through J-Man. And this guy was just... I don't know how he got to the finals. Maybe he was trying to counter team me and I switched teams or something. That's why, kids, don't scout, okay? Don't scout. But yeah, I like winning tournaments. And that's all. Keep watching my videos, guys. And you guys will notice this video was actually fairly long, and I did get unlimited upload time. Actually, I don't know how much time that is, but it's now it says I can upload more than 15 minutes, so that's pretty cool. And my videos actually get a lot of views. I mean, in my opinion, like if you look at my subscribers and you look at my views, then you guys will be like, whoa, what? But a lot of people do come to my channel from other people's channels. Like I uploaded a video, I narrated a video for Dev recently for his holiday special, and I do make videos for Pokemon Online, and I do have a lot of friends in the community as of now because of just recent contacts, and I've been contacting people and they've been contacting me, and then I contacted the people that contacted them, and then contact, and I'm wasting time. And I actually want this to be a 20-minute video. Like, I just want it to exactly land on 20, and I'm going to cut it off, but then I wouldn't have time to show you my tournament win thingy. So, here it is, guys.